Kxng Crooked wants his peers to focus on getting their health right, something he said a lot of people in hip-hop don't pay enough attention to. The former Slaughterhouse rapper was the guest on Homegrown Radio in a new episode posted on Wednesday, August 16. Talking to host Chuck Dizzle about his journey with sobriety, Crook stressed the importance of eating a balanced diet and taking care of yourself. "That's another thing hip-hop has to focus on, health," he began. "I don't feel like we talk about it enough. Speak about it enough or do anything about it. It's easy to really damage your health partying like a rock star as a rapper in your 20s. And people don't talk about that because it's their personal business, but when I started opening up to people about how I had high blood pressure, borderline diabetic, high cholesterol, how I'd been in some hospital beds not knowing if I was gonna get up out of them. It's like, everything you got don't mean nothing." He continued, "That low rider I've been working on, that I finally got how I wanted. When I'm in that hospital bed, I can't do nothing in that low rider. When I came out the first time and said I had high blood pressure, my phone rang off the hook that day with rappers that was like, 'Yo man, I went through the same thing. And I work out every day.'" Crook concluded, "And then I had little homies calling me like, 'Yo big homie, I had to go to the hospital because blah, blah, blah. How should I change up my diet?' I'm like, you need to add some greens, some vegetables, some fruits. You want to give this information out. One of the core elements of hip-hop is knowledge." In other Kxng Crooked news, the Long Beach native recently alleged Death Row Records still owes him some serious cash. When Snoop Dogg made a post celebrating Death Row's music hitting streaming services, Crooked retweeted it with a message. Snoop's post contained a look at the label's entire catalog on Apple Music. "We are live at Death Row Music on at Apple Music," the Dogfather wrote in the post's caption. "I see the dysfunctional family soundtrack. I'm owed 6 figures for Crook responded. Regarding the soundtrack album he worked on for comedian Eddie Griffin's 2003 stand-up special of the same name. Joe Budden seemingly responds to Kxng Crooked's serious question about Logic hate. Fans immediately had questions for the rapper. Like one person who asked Crook under another post if he ever regretted signing to the label under its infamous former boss, Suge Knight. "Nah, not really," he responded. Crook also made it clear he had no intentions of returning to his former label because he has too many demands and believes they'll laugh him out the door. However, the 46-year-old rapper noted that in light of Snoop being the new head honcho over Death Row, he'd have no problem chatting with the doggy-style rapper about his old music. "I'm glad Snoop owns DR. If there's a conversation to be had about my old music, I'd much rather have it with him," he tweeted. Snoop acquired the Death Row brand last February from MNRK Music Group, formerly E1 Music, which is controlled by private equity funds managed by leading global investment firm Blackstone.